Hi everyone, my name is Patria Smith, and today I would like to share with you my persuasive speech, and I hope it persuades you all to drink more water. So, if I was to tell you that drinking more water can improve thinking ability, it can save your life, and it can help you lose some of those pounds that you've been trying to lose forever, would you drink more water? Well, I hope that answer was yes. Many of us take water for granted. Not many of us know the benefits of drinking more water. Well, I want to inform you 3 of the benefits of drinking more water. So, I know you're wondering, how much water should I drink? Well, study shows that you should drink at least 8 ounces of water, or in other words, or an equivalent of that would be 2 liters of water a day. And depending on the size of the individual, more intake may be needed. Typically, men are always much more larger than women. That's the way I like my men. So, hey. Anyway, they're much more larger than women, so they may require more. Also because their muscle mass is, of course, more than women as well. So why do we need water? Well, we need water in our bodies to stay hydrated, and we function better with it. So this all goes in play with our ability to think and our ability to get through our day smoothly. Well, hopefully smoothly, depending on if you're drinking water or not. So as far as knowing if you're getting enough water, say for instance, you weren't really measuring how much water you were drinking. Well, another way you can tell is by your urine. If your urine is darker than usual, it's probably most likely because you're not drinking enough water. If your urine is like a light, almost clear color, this can tell you that you are drinking enough water. So basically, if your urine is almost as clear as the water, you're drinking enough water. It all makes sense, Along with not getting enough water, it can also lead to dehydration. Well, with dehydration, it can lead to other serious problems. Some of the minor problems that dehydration cause would be headaches. You might feel a little fatigue, dizziness, or you might just feel like you just can't function throughout the whole day. Well, it's probably because you're dehydrated. Many of us don't know when we are dehydrated. We tend to keep drinking lots of liquids, but those liquids sometimes, or maybe not all the liquids or not enough of those liquids, include water. A lot of us, we run to replenish our thirst. We run to a energy drink or some kind of vitamin water or Gatorade. Well, that's good, and it's kind of like a temporary relief because it restores the electrolytes, but the main source and most natural way to replenish those electrolytes would be water, and that is very important. Along with the dehydration, some other things that it may cause that are more serious problems would be the low blood pressure, and that can be a challenging problem because if your blood pressure is too low, way too low, that can lead to death. Sorry to say, but it can. Another serious problem that dehydration causes would be kidney or liver failure or diseases. Those are the more serious problems, but hopefully no one gets to that point and can tell when they are dehydrated before it gets to that. Hopefully. But like I said, if you include water in your daily life or activities that you do throughout the day, then you should be fine. Um, so with that said, drinking more water can save your life. Also, I bet many of you did not know that drinking more water can improve your ability to think. Well, you ever notice that when you don't eat, you often feel like you're just talking crazy. Like you can't think of the right words. Well, this can go along with not eating, but it also can go along with not drinking enough water. Um, this is because drinking water and our brain function is integrally linked. If you ever notice that when we are hydrated, we're functioning better and we're just able to think more clear. Well, water helps protect and it kind of lubricates our brain. Not only our brain, but it also lubricates our joints as well and other organs of our body. It's like kind of like our bloodstream. Water is just kind of going throughout our whole body. And that's also why our body is made up. They say also our body is made up over 70% of water. But just because it's made up over 70% of water does not mean that you do not need it. You still need it because we're constantly losing that water when we're using up our energy, when we're working out, when we're sweating, when we're crying. We're losing all that water. So it's kind of like we're replenishing our bodies back with it the more we're working off our energy. As far as our brains are very dependent on this water. Our brains are very dependent on it just as our nervous system. You know, our brains and our nervous system kind of work together. So with that said, water is very vital and essential part of our bodies. In the society that we live in today, you know, we all want that skinny body or nice, thin body or whatever your goal is or what some people's goals are. You know, we have many of the influences all around us from the magazines, from social media and things like that. Many of us want that body and try to find many ways to lose those pounds. And some of us are working out and we're like workout junkies, and some of us are starving ourselves when you have like this natural tool right here that can help you. And this is by drinking a lot of water. When you drink a lot of water, it's kind of like playing a trick on your brain or your body. It's like telling your body that you're full when you are full, but you didn't eat. You didn't consume food to get that fullness. You consumed water to get that fullness. So it's kind of like tricking your body or replacing the food with water. And by doing this, it's increasing your metabolism and it's reducing your appetite. So it's reducing your need or your want to even want to eat. So you're eating less. So because you're eating less, you're not getting as much calories and you're not, you're not storing a lot of fat. So that's how it's helping. That's how drinking water helps you lose weight. I'm not saying that drinking water will completely, help you shed those pounds in a day or two. No, you still have to balance that out with a well-balanced diet, healthy diet, eating well, exercising, and just, keeping our bodies functioning well. You still have to do all of those things. And I know some of you do not like drinking water. A lot of us drink water and then pack it down with Kool-Aid or any kind of flavoring just so that it can have a taste. Well, a more healthier way that you can do this so that the water can have a taste is you can flavor it with lemons, fruit, or you can even eat watermelon. Watermelon is packed or is full of water. It's made up of mostly water. That's a good source for those of you who do not like drinking water. Can do. With that said, in conclusion, water is very vital, and now that you know that it can save your life or improve your ability to think and help you lose weight, are you going to drink it, or are you just going to use it to put out the fire? Well, I hope you use it to drink it. Thank you. Have a good day.